Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. In this video, I want to talk about Law 19 out of the 48 Laws of Power, written by Robert Greene. And if you haven't read that book, I highly recommend it. You'll learn a lot about manipulation in that book, and you'll see tactics that the narcissist was using on you, whether they were just doing it subconsciously or consciously. Okay, so Law 19 says, know who you are dealing with and do not offend the wrong person. This is what the narcissist does quite often. They pick a target. They picked you and I, and they eventually offended us. And that resulted in them losing their supply. Narcissists don't understand that. Don't offend. Number one, know who you're dealing with, and then don't offend the wrong person. Know who you're dealing with. Let's just start there. They don't ever really know who they're dealing with because they don't genuinely get to know the person. They see what a person has that they want, and then they'll try to get to know the person in a plastic form or in a plastic sense. Okay, I need to know what this person's weakness is. I need to know what their strengths are. Like, we're not even the strength. They just want to know your weaknesses so they can exploit you. All they need to know is that you give too much of a benefit of doubt. You're too kind. Maybe you are soft-spoken. They're going to find something, outside of, what they specifically want. But how are they going to get that from you? By exploiting it. But if you really want to take Law 19 to the fullest, you really need to get to know the person all the way around. Not just with the intentions to, I just need the most bare minimum of whatever. And it's not even the bare minimum, really. Because, there are things working against the narcissist that make them think that they're smarter, and more clever. So they don't think they need to do the work. They're minimalists. They're lazy people. And this comes back to bite them in the butt all the time. So most of the time, they don't really, all of the time, let's just stop the most, all the time, they don't really know who they're dealing with. They don't really know the person. And that's a part of their vulnerability. That's part of their vulnerability. They can come up to the wrong person who just happens to be generally kind, but this person could have done time for murdering. This person could have been an assassin, anything, or it could be in them. And they may not take too kindly to this narcissist running their games. But the narcissists, they don't really get to know people. And that is certainly a part of their vulnerability, as I was saying. Because when you don't really know someone, you don't know what they're capable of. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know, somebody else could have did it. Now you're doing it. That could have been the straw that broke the camel's back. But they're very short-sighted. And they're very cocky. They've played this playbook so many times, they get cocky about it. So no, they don't really get to know. And then as far as don't offend the wrong person, they could have had the best supply in the world. And they'll find a way to screw it up. Because that's a part of their dysfunction. Even if they are manipulating someone and using someone, this person could be the best that they'll ever get at as far as extracting this stuff from. And they'll find a way to mess it up prematurely. Assuming that this person would not be able to do it forever. Or maybe they would, I don't know. But they will find a way to mess it up. They will find a way to mess it up because they have to do their cycle of abuse. So they're always going to be offending the wrong person. Trust and believe. The narcissists, they got enemies everywhere. If something happened to them, the people wouldn't know where to start. They wouldn't know where to start. Because they make enemies everywhere that they go. Because they never get to know who people are. And they always offend the wrong person. And that's dangerous. That is dangerous in life. Very dangerous. So, I just wanted to make this video to shine on as far as the narcissists and their ignorance and how they go about things. Because they push people to an edge. And once a person gets pushed to the edge like that, you don't know. It's survival of the fittest at that point. And that's why you see the narcissists, they end up in different situations, going to jail for this because someone ended up pressing charges. You mess with the wrong person. You was offending all these other people in that way, and now you did it to them, and now you in jail for 10 plus years. Or all the other baby mamas, quote unquote, and I hate that phrase, all the other women that you had children with didn't ever put you on child support, but guess what? This one did. Sometimes, that narcissist will meet the person that's going to make them accountable. That it's in their path, it's in their journey to make that narcissist accountable. And sometimes it may be a situation where you wash your hands from it and you learn your lessons and move forward. But for the sake of this video, there are times when that narcissist got to smell the shit that they threw out. And they're going to have to sit in it. Okay? But that's because they don't abide by Law 19. Know who you're dealing with and don't offend the wrong person. Because, they have this ignorance about them. They think, because this person is kind, because this person has, some generosity about them, because this person is extending that to me, they must have something foolish about them. I'm about to take them for a ride. They take that as a form of weakness. And sometimes, usually it couldn't be further from the truth. But that's them operating out of their ignorance. Because if you guys are anything like me, I'll be kind to you until you show me that I don't need to be. And once you get on that side with me, it's just a side you just wouldn't want to be on. Trust me on that. You don't want to be on that side. You can get this Lakia or you can get that one. Ain't no in between. You're going to get this Lakia or that one. And this Lakia that you took for weakness, now you're going to see that Lakia. Okay? But this is what the narcissist does. They break Law 19 all day long, and that's why they're in this constant state of having to swap people over, look over their shoulders at all times, because it's going to hit them back. It hits you back. People think that the narcissists don't hit their karma. They do. We don't always get a front seat. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we play a role in dishing it out to them. How about that? So, yeah, they got some ish with them, guys. They got some ish with them. So, just, this is what they're going to do. They're going to meet you. They're going to take you for granted. They're not going to really get to know you. They don't know how tough you really are. All they see is you're believing their story and you're helping them in some way. You're giving them access to the supply that they want. But trust me, they won't take that and run with it. And if you give them an inch, they're always going to take a mile. And it will end in offense. And the offense will only get greater and greater. But they're always offending the wrong person. Anytime in this life you have someone genuinely come into your life that's actually willing to lift you up and help you or, you know, be a support of you, or just be in your corner in some kind of way and be genuine and sincere with you. Anytime you're stabbing that kind of person in life, and you're in the back, you're always doing the wrong thing. You're always offending the wrong person, because those people are far in between. Those people are far in between in life. People that are really down for you, and people that have suffered narcissistic abuse, they've really been down for that narcissist. I'm like, look, obviously you got it like that. They don't, but I'm just saying that because that's how you act. You act like it's just good people all day, all around you, that's just willing to, what? Everybody's dispensable. But that's their ignorance. So they're never going to honor Law 19. That's going to always come back to bite them in the behind. Okay? It's just the way they're wired. But that is a part of their vulnerability. So if you want to know where a narcissist is vulnerable, that's where it is. They're always going to overestimate themselves and underestimate who they're talking to. That's the way they're wired. They will always think you're lower than them. But that gives you the advantage. That actually gives you the complete advantage. Because they'll be completely blindsided when they find out, oh shit, I fucked with the wrong one. I really fucked with the wrong one. That's when, you know, they get real quiet on you. Trust me, you did a number on them. You did a number on them. All right. So just keep that in mind, guys. Just understanding the narcissist. So this is a video that, you know, we're just talking about an aspect of them, of course, in regards to this Law 19. So if this video resonates with you, go ahead and hit the like button. If you haven't done so already, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I do upload videos quite frequently. I have a substantial playlist, guys. Go through it, take what you can. All right, feel free to share any and all of my videos. If you want personal coaching from me, go ahead and email CoachLakia@gmail.com. If you want to see what my services are, go to LakiaCrawford.com. This information is in the description of every video, guys. And I meant to say this in my last video, but thank you guys for all of you that do donate to the channel. I appreciate it. You know, they're sprinkled and I see it pop up, and thank you. Thank you. If the channel has helped you and you feel moved to donate, feel free to do so. That link is in the description of all my videos. Well, they may not be in the earlier ones. I'm working on putting them there, but you know, as of late, they've been in those videos, okay? So thank you to the guys out here that are donating to the channel. I appreciate that. I really do. And then just to my loyal listeners, all the feedback that you guys are giving me, the activity on here, my day ones that are always active and commenting, I appreciate that. It lets me know, you know, what you guys are thinking, what you guys want me to talk about. I appreciate all of that. I have a Facebook community if you would like to be a part of that. And that's Lakia Reflection and Progression is the middle name, Crawford, okay? So that's the name of the channel. The YouTube channel, Reflection and Progression, you're going to see that, okay? Because I have different different Facebook pages. I have a personal one. I have one for my books, and then I have for the YouTube community, okay? And speaking of my books, they're available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble, guys, and they are wonderful reads. They are wonderful, therapeutic, full of pearls and wisdom. Check them out. Check them out. If you are healing from your relationship and it's summertime, you need these summer reads, this is a great idea. It's only going to enrich you. You're going to get something from that, okay? And it's available as an ebook as well. So some people like the ebook more or the paper book. I'm more old school. I like to actually touch the book. All right. I'm working on getting them on Audible because, you know, a lot of people like to just listen to things nowadays. And I understand that. I love listening to things as well. All right. It's more convenient. You can be at work just listening to the book. So I do understand that, and I'm working on that as well. All right, guys. So until next time, be careful and understand that about the narcissist. They will always underestimate you, but that is to your advantage. It's actually to your advantage if you let it be. All right? If you let it be. And like I've said in other videos, don't let them know that you know that they've underestimated you. Don't even let them know that you know everything. Unless, do it in a way, never do it in a way that's going to weaken you, okay? Don't let it be this blurt and emotional, thoughtless thing that you just spit out there. Like, if you're going to lay it on them and say, let them know, hey, I know everything you've been doing, and spit it out on them like that, make sure you cover all your angles, and that's like the final conversation, you know, and they can just sit in that as you walk away with all the confidence in the world. Like, yeah, you tried that. Okay? All right, guys. So until next time, please take care. Continue to do the work, this shadow work, guys. Be brave. Face this. There is another side to it, and it's a beautiful side that you deserve to get to, okay? And evolve to. That's what life is about, guys. Growth. All right. Until next time, take care.